Hey, howdy. The music seems to be broken, so I'm not going to try to figure that out. There we are. Hey, howdy, folks. So today we are playing a little bit of a side quest game. I had been looking at games on Steam, trying to decide what to be able to play, something small, because it had been recommended, like, hey, you should try Destruction Simulator, or things like that. And I went and I tried to find it, and I found it, and it's currently like not able to be downloaded anymore. Like they're in early access stuff, but they don't have it like free to download anymore. Maybe they just had a demo up before. I don't know what. Anyway, so I was looking at Clover Pit because Clover Pit was recommended by a friend of mine who said, hey, if you really liked Inscription, because I did play that on stream, right? If you like Inscription, you like Balatro, like you should potentially try Clover Pit. And I was looking at it and I was like, okay, this does look pretty fun. And I was going to play it and then saw that it was being sold as a bundle with another Pit game. Like on Steam, it was just being sold as a bundle of Pit games. So it was Clover Pit and Ball X Pit. And so I looked at this and I was like, huh, this looks like Breakout. That seems like a fun little silly game. So I don't know really what this game is about, besides the fact that it looks kind of like a mobile game of just a line and alleyway. And it's apparently a roguelike of some kind where you're going to get different like balls to be able to throw up and break the blocks that are maybe incoming enemies. I don't know. We're going to find out together. I don't even know if this is a game that you're meant to play on controller or keyboard or what, but we're going to play this. We're going to try it out. And if I regret it, then so be it. We didn't waste too much time. All right. So, hello, the Barrel MKR. Hello, Gort Gaming. Apparently, Gort Gaming also, I was reading as the stream was starting. They were like, oh my goodness, I didn't think you'd play this. I was going to recommend it, but yeah. All right. Oh, Gort Gaming has apparently played Ball X Pit before. Well, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop us over. Ooh, tell you what. The gaming area, we currently have our logo of Silksong, but of course, that's not what we're playing with right now. So I'm going to add in real time. BXP logo, and I did find the logo and I downloaded the logo so that I could use it, an edited version of it. Admittedly, I edited it in order to make it work, but had an edited version of it for that. There we go. Shrink it down maybe to there-ish. Put it roughly, do we think that's good enough for middle? I think that feels like middle enough at least. All right, sweet, we'll go for it. But I want gambling. Well, here's the good news. If I end up really not liking this game for whatever reason, I also purchased with it Clover Pit. I bought the Pit discount because it was like, you could buy one for 15 and the other for 10, or you could buy them both together for like 22. And I was like, you know what? I want to play both of them. So there we are. All right. Here we go. And then I say, ooh, okay. Music is already working again, so that's good to hear. Game capture. We need to change it to Ball X Pit. Oh, it's like kind of an interesting, it's like 3D, but still in like the flat pixel style. Interesting. Okay. Let me first go into settings. It seems to be that I could play with a controller, but I'm not going to if I can avoid it. I prefer generally to play with a keyboard and mouse. All right. I think I'm fine with all these things. Yep. Font type. Oh, I can change font type to make it like just, you know, Times New Roman basically instead of pixel. We'll keep pixel. Pixel's fun. Audio. We'll call this good enough right now. I imagine it might be a little bit loud. Actually, because I think it's already probably a little bit loud, let's turn it down to like here-ish. Maybe here. Same with overall sound effects. There. Okay, I think that's probably good volume levels for everyone. Whoa, that got really bright and rainbow there. Okay. New game. Okay, so it looks kind of like Oh. Wait. Is this like Majora's Mask Moon? Oh, Balbalon has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Okay, this got much more intense, much faster than I expected. Okay, so that was just like a city struck by a ball called Balbalon. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. Sorry, the city was called Balbalon. And now it's set up for us to try to go back down to Balbalon again? All right, super crazy, but sure. Oh, WASD to move your character. Oh, wow, okay, I didn't expect that. Shoot with left click. Collect gems to gain XP. I see, I do have to pick these up again if I want to be able to use them. Interesting. So, like, in order to kind of fire my next batch. Wow, it's... Okay, it's weird that I basically have to keep my cursor, like, in the same place, but could also move it if I really wanted to. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. Okay, my endurance went up. Endurance affects HP. Select an upgrade. Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you are hit. Every 7 to 12 rows. Oh gosh, this is loud music. Every 7 to 12 rows, spawn a stone soldier with 194 health on your side. They move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. That's kind of cool. Or bleed. I guess I already have a bleeding thing. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Clover Pit came out like a month before Bollocks Pit, so you bought Clover Pit at full price, and then you bought the Pit bundle because it gives you a little discount. Yeah, when you don't own the bundle. Yeah. Okay, the Barrel MKR has typed woo enough times that it automatically suggests a number of O's. I definitely have that happen with other things I do. Alrighty. The first character obviously doesn't have a gimmick, but he has some actually really insane stats for no real reason. There we are. Meow went to the Thunder game, but wasn't able to get me on the Megatron. I understand. It's okay. I will survive. Okay, F to toggle auto-firing. So it's just like the moment now that I get... Ow. The moment now that I get balls, it just automatically fires them, but I have to move a little slower as a result. I'm okay with that, personally. Broodmother has a 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. Sure. Alrighty. I think auto-fire is the way to go. Fusion reactor. Oh, fission. Fission randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times. Okay, my golem went up, the broodmother went up, and the bleed went up. Hooray. I need to remember to be grabbing these level up gems. I hadn't been doing that up to this point. Egg sac explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls upon hitting an enemy. Okay, we are making good time now. I think auto fire is definitely the way to go. And I got some of my health back too. All right, this is, right now, it's a pretty simple little game, but I'm enjoying it because it very much still just feels like Breakout, yeah. Okay. Broodmother is really good in your opinion. Oh, Elder Struggle just finished their Halloween costume. Congratulations. It's a job. I'm terrifying. Stone Soldier doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it can hold back an entire row of enemies like it's nothing. So its use is better there than actual damage. Yeah, it felt much more defensive. Decreased damage taken by 10% seems unnecessary. Laser horizontal. Oh, sorry, I was trying to make it into like a ball pun, like horizontal ball. No, it's just a horizontal laser. Deals 8 to 15 damage to all enemies in the same row. That's good. Oh, I accidentally walked into it. I walked into arrows. Oh, it looks like the balls can destroy arrows, though? Yeah, they can. They just bounce off of it like it was a... like if it was a barred enemy. Okay. This really is... It's a very simple game right now, but I could see it getting much more complicated as I keep on going. Alrighty, I leveled up again. Ooh, increases range at which you pick up items and catch balls by a tile. Sure, yeah. Oh, that's much better, yes. I do like it whenever games gives you like an extended pickup range, because typically it's something that's very helpful. Alright, oh, it was just the magnet that went up. Alrighty. This isn't Peglin, MrM. You think that once the balls hit the back, they auto-return to you? I think so too, yeah, because it certainly looks that way. So I don't have to worry about catching the balls. It's just that I can get them back into my lineup a little quicker if I intercept them. Okay, increase movement by 10%, move at full speed while shooting. Interesting. You know what? I think, let's go for that. Yeah, I'm so much faster now. Because I have auto fire and these boots on, that feels very powerful. Yeah, doesn't it look like it's doing that? It looks like they are kind of guiding themselves back to me, because once it hits the back, let's look like it's even curving to intercept me. You see that? Like it's curving to catch me whenever it hits the back area. 10% chance to dodge incoming attacks. Let's level up our horizontal laser. Very quickly, I need to turn the volume down. I need to actually be able to think here. Okay. I think there is good. Oh, you're saying that's the front. Okay, yes, right. So when it hits behind me, which I would think is the back, but it is technically the front of the screen. I understand. Yes. Okay. Just kind of line it up here so that it just always bounces off of this guy. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's level up the Broodmother again. Oh, wow, I got 2 level ups there. Okay. Shoot 1 or 2 baby balls each time you're healed. I don't think I have much that's healing me right now, right? So let's not go for that. Let's go for a little bit more magnet, just because it means that I'm actually picking these things up more often. Okay, put a little bit more pressure on these guys in the back here. Also, where the enemies come from is always referred to as the back, even though that's forward for you. Oh goodness, I was reading the chat and threw myself into enemies without realizing it. Oh gosh. Upgrade laser. I should have upgraded laser apparently. Well, here's the good news. This upgraded laser for me. Ooh, let's go a bit to the back real quick. Balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. Back of the field being all the way at the back area there. Okay. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 to 3 new baby balls in random directions. Ooh, I like that. So I need to try to catch the special balls and throw them away immediately so that I can get more of... I think that those just like blank balls that don't have any power-ups to them, I think those are what are technically baby balls. That seems to make sense to me. Laser's great, all of them are. The barrel MKR is like, keep in mind, I don't know what I'm saying. So you're not offering me a viable strategy, you're offering me stream of consciousness. Whatever sounds best at the time. That is just as valid. Ooh, evolution fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. So I can either evolve something or fuse it. Let's do a fusion. Fusion of Broodmother and the laser. Okay. Spawned balls from Broodmother have the same properties as laser horizontal. That's pretty good, isn't it? I see now you're saying, no, why'd you do that? But I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like every ball that has a chance of spawning out turns into a horizontal laser. Oh, I got an achievement. Fusion, fuse 2 balls for the first time. All right. And now that I'm missing a spot, there's an extra spot for me to have an upgrade. So Earthquake would do a 3x3 tile square of damage. Burn would do a stack of burning damage. And let's just upgrade Bottle Tornado right now. Alrighty. If you held out, you could have evolved Broodmother into a spider that made egg sacs, which is... Oh, gosh. But I'm learning. Okay, yeah. So I see. You're saying the egg sac that I'd already had would have been a potentially better one to connect, just because both of them are meant to make summons and spawns and things like that. So they have good synergy together as a result. I do really like, though, the everything that is making these lasers. That's really good, though. Okay, let's send a couple more up into that area. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. I think I'm about to die here, folks. I'm not sure I can survive much longer here. Yeah, they're able to attack me now. I got intelligence up 1 for what it's worth. I could do a vertical laser. Let's do more egg sac. That might be able to save me. Yep, okay. All right. I think that this was expected to have died here, right? Because now I can potentially, like, level up my basic amount of just going into here. AoE is king in these kind of games. Yep, I believe it. Baby laser balls is actually good, though. You go for that a lot. Well, there we are. Okay. It looks like still, even despite all that, the bleed was still technically doing the most damage across the board. Although Broodmother was contributing here as well. Yeah. It ended up doing a lot more DPS. Actually, no, I mean, now that I understand it, launches versus damage, like, this may have done more damage in the entire time there, but look, that's because it launched like 134 times. In the brief amount of time that the fusion was out, it only hit 34 times, but still managed to almost do exactly the same amount of damage as bleed. So fusions are definitely better overall. Egg sac also did quite well here. Okay, all right, I think I understand a little bit. I do very much like how this is like 3D, but still like pixel. That's nice. Welcome to New Babylon. Balbalon, sorry, your home base. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Open the build menu, make a wheat field. Open it again to make a forest tile. And now send out someone to harvest. Aim towards resources. You only have 1 shot per day. Okay, I think I understand. Successful harvest. You need the resources you gathered to construct other buildings and upgrades. Cool. Yeah, the art style does look very nice. Barrel's clearly never played Peglin or Ballionaire. This stream is just going to be a factory for jokes about balls. You already know it. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. All right, building. This needs more wheat if we want to have it. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. I think that makes sense. Let's throw down a couple more wheat fields. There. I tried to line it up so that I'll be able to like stand here, shoot here, and get like all of this on future harvests. I think that's good. Expand. Ah, if I want to be able to get more fields. Okay. I don't have enough money to do that yet. Okay, the pit lift. A lift to bring back riches from the depths of the pit. Upgrade with gear pieces to unlock deeper levels. Okay. Play, select a character. The warrior starts with bleed. Just a default character. Okay. Aha! So if I want to be able to go to these regions, I have to have gears. Okay. Oh, it goes quite further down. All right. Let's go ahead here. There's still 11 undiscovered blueprints, so I assume that's the level up rewards. Those are considered blueprints. You get like no money if you don't win because the boss drops a ton of money. You got 60 bucks on Steam, so you might buy something. Wait, what do you mean 0 out of 5? You never looked that far down? Oh, you're talking about the fact that it said how many gears you need for the bottom. It did say 0 out of 5. I saw like 0 out of 3, 0 out of 4, 0 out of 5. Wow, a Bleed got stuck up there and is doing work on the back line. Good job, Bleed. I'm already kind of missing not having the extended pickup. Okay, let's do egg sack. Alrighty. I think I'm slowly but surely getting used to kind of balancing everything here. You have to just grind out resources for stat scaling and boosting. There we are. You're struggling beating a map with 2 different characters. Oh, a baby rattle. Gain 1.5 times the baby balls, but your aim becomes scattered. Not sure I like that. Shoot 1 to 2 baby balls each time you're healed. Again, I don't yet have healing stuff, so I don't really see a need for that. Anyone in chat familiar with Deep Rock Galactic and has an opinion on it? Rock and Stone. I have an opinion on it because I liked it, but I only like it in multiplayer. Like, you have to be playing it with a group that's willing to just have fun and probably die a couple times. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. Ooh. Okay, let's try this. I think that could potentially be really good. You personally don't like the ethereal cloak on a lot of characters. It's working well for me though, just because of the fact, oh, well, thank you. Just because of the fact that I do need to clear out like a lot of lines of mooks, and so if I just put it at the sharpest angle possible, we're good on that front. Okay, increase crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the front. No. Increase crit chance to 30% when hitting enemies on their left side. That does technically pair well with the ethereal cloak, because half the time it will be hitting them from their left side. Your special balls will often get stuck in the back of the field since they lose piercing upon hitting the back too. Let's go ahead and do another rank of ethereal cloak though. I see, yeah, they are just stuck back there because they don't have piercing anymore once they hit the back. I see that now. I still think that that's a good setup for what we currently need. Because, I mean, look at how much more we're wiping out foes now. Like, we have cleared out significant numbers. So, I think right now I'm only happy with it. Oh, here we go. Ghost also passes through enemies. So that would just be a ball that even if I ended up losing the ethereal cloak, I would still have one that passes through enemies. Increase area of effect damage by 20%. I don't yet have any area of effect. But you know what? Let's build for the future. Ooh, that's good. 3 different levels. Can't kill anything actually closer to the front line, which is what's actually damaging me. Here. I will need to read the chat a little more carefully, like at a bit of a calmer time. There's one character where the balls immediately come back to you upon hitting the back of the field, which is great. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, then that would work really well with this. Oh! If we do the laser, think of how well the laser will pair with the ethereal cloak, because every time it goes through, it like does a huge amount of horizontal damage. Earthquake is also really good there, because it'll be every time it hits something, it's exploding that tiled section as it goes. Man, area of effect on both of these. When just as you opened Steam, you immediately got this same game suggested? Good. But yeah, sometimes it really does seem like devices are listening to you on that front. So combined with the axe, which gives you a damage boost when they hit the back of the field, and the dagger that gives you crit chance from the back, it's great. Ooh, interesting. All right, I have to decide between laser or earthquake. I think we're gonna go earthquake, because that's a grid of damage hitting 9 squares at a time, whereas the laser just hits 6 squares at a time. Like that's just how I need to think of it in order for it to make more sense with me for how to plan properly. All right. Yeah, I keep on only getting like 1 level up for things from Fission. Kind of sad, but it's fine. Alrighty. Ooh, I could get Magnet. I'm gonna get Magnet. I really like having additional range to pick things up, because it means I put myself in less dangerous situations. Like, look, I'm hardly having to get close to these guys now. Alright, that's definitely a boss. And the whole area widened. I just noticed that. The area widens whenever a boss comes in. Okay, here we go. All right, I could get the movement again. Let's get the movement again. I like having the extra movement. I am noticing a problem. It's that, yeah, my special balls were still back there for a while. Until they managed to clear things out. Thank goodness they came back, because I was kind of hurting for them. Okay, yeah, I am seeing the issue of if I have a really strong guy in the front, that's bad. Passes through enemies and slows them down by 30% for 5 seconds, but deals a lot less damage as a result. Freeze has a 4% chance to freeze. Let's do freeze. Ow. Okay. Come on. I need to kill this thing before it kills me. I think, is that thing just gonna one-shot me? Not quite. Okay, I need to go up and grab these. There we are. Okay, shoo. Sheriff's Office unlocks a new character. Oh. Okay, fusion combines any 2 fully upgraded balls into 1. Yep. Let's do that. Well, I mean, yeah, it only lets me fuse these 2, so let's go for it. Okay, this isn't horrible. Oh, I can check the progress of to the next boss on the right-hand side of the screen. I did not notice that before. Now I know. I'm seeing the birds or government drones chat happen in the stream now. Here we go, Broodmother. This is great. I do see that now. It's this bar over here. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, I am liking the freeze. Whenever it procs, that's very nice. Fishing again. One more for Broodmother. Okay. Let's go for Broodmother again, I think. Next, if we can upgrade Earthquake stuff, we will try to. Honestly, Earthquake and Broodmother would probably be really good together, because I imagine it would be you get an Earthquake with every, like, Broodmother ball spawn. And since we're going through, like, every enemy here with Broodmother, like, that would be so good. If I could combine an area of effect with Broodmother, I think that's just, like, a game-winning condition right there. Fire builds are really good because there's an item that buffs your balls if they hit burning enemies. Ooh. Good thing to know. Okay. Alright, I got some more wheat. Alrighty, I'm about to hit an exclamation mark. Ooh, yes, here we go. Alright, let's level up Earthquake. We want to try to get that to max level along with Broodmother, so that we will have a good pairing there for a fusion. You feel like at a high level, this game would be great to turn your brain off with. Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's very much just a thing of, you know, you move around, make sure you don't get hit by the projectiles. But other than that, you just kind of watch the balls just cleave through everything. I have to be very careful about all these arrows. I'm getting hit by them a little more often, I'd like to admit. Here we go, Fleet Feet. Moving faster and faster. It'd be really nice if I could freeze the boss here. Something tells me the boss is probably immune to things like freeze effects. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I could just gain one of these. Let's gain wood. I might die here. I think I'm gonna die here because of the fact that I can't get my special balls back fast enough. Ow, 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 I got stuck up there. I got stuck in the wave of enemies. It like wouldn't let me run out. That was weird. Okay, ooh. Pierces through boulders when harvesting stone. Interesting. Or increase the harvest clock by 0.2 seconds each time harvesting wood. Okay, let's do Stone Piercer. Dying is also good. True, that feels like very much the case in this game because you get permanent upgrades and the ability to build more stuff every time you die. So, yeah. You would make Glacier here instead of fusing. Earth has a lot of really good evolutions. Oh, that's right, because you don't just fuse, you can also evolve. Glacier would have been a good evolution, I'm sure. If it would have been things that allow for me to, like, freeze it in place in a giant, poof, like, explosion. Okay. Yeah, Bleed Egg Sac did work. That was good. Also, just like Baby Balls, I had a huge amount of them, and so they also did more than their fair share of damage. Okay, let's return to base. Let's not press retry. Let's return to base. Let's build some stuff. You unlocked a housing blueprint. Building a house will unlock a new character. Open the build menu. Select housing. Select the sheriff's office to build it. You can rotate with R. There we go. The Itchy Finger. You're running low on space. You can expand by excavating areas outside of the base. Yeah, I saw that. I can't afford any of that yet. I should have built first. Will it let me build first? Good. Okay. Economy. Since I have Stone Piercer, it's a good thing to build there. So now let's harvest. Something like this. Oh man, I missed that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It is okay. Yeah, 56,000 damage from Broodmother in just 14 shots was also pretty good. Let's go ahead, place down another wheat field, and then I think we'll go back. Okay. A disgraced deputy gives burn, has scattered aim but shoots twice as fast, and constantly launches balls if any are available, can move at full speed while shooting. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's go for this. I mean, very quickly checking 7, 11, 4, 4, 6, 3. 7, 11, 4, 4, 6, 3. Yeah, I mean, the other one has a huge amount more stats, but let's go for this. Let's try it. So now the auto fire is just on by like default, right? Because it said like it launches balls as soon as it catches them. Yeah. Warrior has so much stats for no good reason. So I was noticing, yeah, it was kind of fun though. All right. Okay, Hourglass deals 150% damage, but the damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. Ugh. Balls deal 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. Let's go for the magnet. It just makes traversing safer. Also, this is a character that I want to try to catch the special balls with, especially. Hello? Okay. Broodmother again. I'm not even going to read anything else. Broodmother's just good. Alright. I'd like to go ahead and just clear out this front line real quick. Okay, give me some extra levels. Nice! Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, that was good. More Broodmother or some of these? You know what? Slowing the enemies down a little bit and having that kind of extra ghost thing, I think that's good. Right. Okay. Your allergies are targeting your throat this month? Oh, yeesh. Yeah, allergies are real frustrating. Let's go ahead and do that. Vision 1 to 3. Nice, we got all 3. There we go. Okay, so I see the level up over here on the side is determining when it is I get my next ability. My health down over here, I wish I could use it to actually, like, see numbers telling me how much health I had left, but so be it. Lightning, I haven't had lightning yet. Deals 1 to 16 damage up to 3 nearby enemies. Or the grid. And the grid is a little more reliable on damage, and it hits 9. Well, it at least hits like a 3x3 for 9. I think this is better than this. But we haven't gotten this before. So let's go for this. Just for the fact that we can say we've seen it at work. Okay. There's an evolution available, or some fusions available. If we did Broodmother and Wind, that would not be good for this build. So let's do Broodmother and Burn. Alright. Yeah, this particular build, we want to catch these things as frequently as possible. I picked the wind because of the slowdown, but otherwise I wouldn't have picked that, because it doesn't let me grab it as quickly. Let's do the egg sack again. I kind of want to grab something new, though. You know what? No, let's grab the laser. Just so that I can say I've grabbed different types of balls for us to be able to kind of build out the encyclopedia, because I'm pretty sure I saw that there was an encyclopedia. All right. Yes. This is going well. Because they managed to creep their way into the back line there. Okay, let's go ahead with these next couple ones and just... I think let's throw them in a way that it just bounces right back to me. My aim becomes scattered. You know what? Let's go for it. You see the plan here? This is silly. This is real silly. Yep, there we go. Boss beaten. Gunsmith. All characters gain +1 bonus dexterity. Ooh. Affects fire rate, reload time, and critical chance. Yeah, let's build that next time we can. All baby balls deal 20% more damage. Since I have the baby rattle, that's real good. Okay. Okay, it is now hitting the point where just firing straight up is not a bad idea. Like, I know I before was doing it just at the sharpest, steepest angle possible, with the idea of let's bounce off the sides of as many enemies as possible as we ascend upward. But, oh, here we go. Yes! Something that passes through and fires a laser, so good. Passes through enemies, slows them down. It does do a little less damage, but... Look at that! That's very fun. The laser just kind of... Radiant Feather increases ball launch speed by 20%, but get knocked back a little bit each time you shoot a ball. Yeah, look at that. I'm being pushed back. I think that's really neat. Launch speed is great, though, so we're gonna keep that. It's just fun to be able to have this setup. Okay, I'm very glad that we're playing this game. Fission. More level ups. Oh my goodness, we got all 5. All right. So the wind, just to check, the wind ball doesn't get stuck in the back, right? Like, I think it goes all the way through and doesn't get stuck on the back line because it says it passes all the way through. Yeah, it passes through enemies and slows them down. Yeah. We could get egg sack again. We could also go for the horizontal laser. Let's do this because our build really likes baby balls. Oh my goodness. That wind laser is putting in work. Yeah, it's passing through on all sides. I'm able to see it now. Because that's the wind one. That one up there. Alrighty, we're close to an event, which I think is a boss, right? Evolution, let's go for it. Yes, I was hoping that we'd find some way to fuse these together. I didn't know it was going to be technically evolution that made them do that, but whatever. We're good. It's a cornucopia. Evolution, create your first evolution. That was a Steam achievement. Each time baby balls are created, spawn 0 to 1 additional baby balls. That's fantastic. Okay. Between Egg Sack and Broodmother, this is great. Oh my goodness, there can now be so many enemies on the field. Alrighty. The plan is clear out all these enemies in the front once more, and then I think just stand up in the front and do the same thing I was doing before. Where I just basically launch them directly into the corner so they bounce back at me. 0 to 2. Alright, is the front line cleared out yet? Not quite yet. Alright. Let's get a few more in the front line all cleared out before I go for my corner strategy. Okay, let's go for the corner strategy now. Ow. Slingshot would be when you pick up a gem, you have a chance. Let's make it a guaranteed at least one. Every time a baby ball is generated, it's a guaranteed at least one that's going to get spawned, if not more than that. Okay. Alright, this is pretty good. Okay. This is working really well for us. Floats around your characters and shoots a baby ball at enemies every 2 seconds. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, let's do it. Just upgrade levels. Okay. We are making our way slowly but surely to the final boss. Alright. There we go. It's nothing quite like seeing the wind laser just lance across the whole field. Yes, I have indeed made this game into a bullet hell. Let's go for another egg sack upgrade. Because our build very much cares about as many baby balls as possible being generated. Alrighty. I'm a little concerned with, yeah, the amount of little spawn that are popping up on this side over here. I feel like I should be doing something like this for a little bit. And just, like, walking my way backwards vertically. There. That's a little better at being able to clear out these things in the way that I think is necessary. Alright, now let's get this. Beautiful. We get the level up first. So let's level up Egg Sack. And make a fusion of Lightning and Egg Sack. There we are. Explodes into 3 to 5 upon hitting an enemy. Yep. All right. Okay. I think we can kind of just autopilot for the next little bit here. Just sort of keep on shooting at this angle. Try to collect special balls the moment that they're coming back. To return them back into the fray once more. You know what? Let's just kind of focus fire this one line for a little bit. Pass through enemies again. Deals double damage but moves slower. Ooh, yes, let's get another egg sack. So now, I realize now that it lets us get, like, if you upgrade the egg sack, it now says, okay, now you don't have an egg sack anymore, so now you have room for another egg sack. So that's pretty good. Big bad boss. I stopped moving forward. That's scary. Exact. Okay. Hey, buddy. I saw you in the commercial. Oh, I see. Behind him is the part that you need to try to damage. Okay. All right. I understand and am concerned. Can I break? No, I can't break those. Okay. Oh man, he sees right through my strategy. Goodness. Okay. I'll be 100% honest. I don't think this build is the best for being able to target him and his setup here. Now the laser helps a little bit. And the fact that I'm colliding off of more things is also helpful. Hey, we got it! Ah, all right. Good for us. Good for us. Woo! Hello, JS. Something funny about this boss is that with the one character, you can just throw the balls behind while he's still coming for you and just kill him before he attacks you. Oh. Peace was never an option. Kyonk, kyonk, I'm goose. So if you do cloak and axe, the balls go through him, do 90% damage, and then they come back through him and do 200% damage, not taking cries into consideration for either of these. He just kind of explodes. But yeah, I did pretty well there. In fact, Chad is saying the same. Wow, pro gamer moves out here. All right. So we now have two different... Well, we are able to unlock a new character here by building a cozy home. We also have the thing that like increases everyone's dexterity, so we should get that as well. Boneyard trophy. Add 0.05 status effect power for each character you've completed the boneyard with. Each fast tier completed on top of that, that's 0.005 bonus per character. That's so small. I'm still just one sub away from 600. Oh, yes, I realize now. You tried not to say cries, but crits. That makes way more sense, not taking crits into consideration. All right. Wow, we found a huge amount of money. Let's, before we buy any building upgrade, let's expand our territory. Sprinter, increased movement speed while harvesting, or long sickle increases the range at which wheat is collected. Let's go for Sprinter right now. We found these 3 blueprints. These 2 are really good. This one's kind of meh, at least from what I've seen so far. Wind and Laser Vertical was really good here. Like, this did a fair amount of damage. Fantastic. Good. We're happy to see it. It was not the best combination possible. This was really good. With just 97 hits, we were doing that much damage. That DPS is insane. So yeah. In the future, I absolutely want to get that. Are we going to be finishing Silksong next weekend? It's possible, but I don't know. I just don't know. Let's return to base. Let's build a little bit more. Let's expand the territory to one of the sides here. Ooh, new upgrades unlocked. Okay, so first, wait, not rearrange, expand. Let's expand out over this direction. Yes. You know what? And this direction. I think so. Very long game, methinks. Okay, I might regret that, but we're doing it. Okay, warfare. We're gonna build this guy. All characters gain a +1 dexterity, affects fire rate, reload time, and critical chance. Hey, do I actually want these buildings to be like hit? Send workers to bounce on the scaffold to complete the building. Oh, wait. What? So in order to finish building it, I need to actually intercept with it? Is that it? Hey, 600 subs? Nice. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay, 20 wheat, 5 lumber. I think we can do this. All right. And I sent them off very much the wrong direction. Also, this stone should not have been here anymore. Ah, well. 20/20 hindsight, right? Still under construction. Shoot for 1,000? Hey, I'd be down for it. Please, yes. Sheriff office is like the one building that doesn't require bouncers to fully complete. Well, there we go. All right. It shows upgradable. Oh. I see. I could upgrade it. It would increase the regrowth rate and capacity. Okay, interesting. You have it set up where you have like your fields boxed in with the houses so they stay contained and get all the stuff. Oh, and then you just take out your resources and put a building when you need to build it. Neato. I like that. So like, once your houses are built, you're placing them like all around these border areas so that you're not hitting them repeatedly. Instead, it's kind of directing all the wheat and stuff like that to get hit. That's good. Tell you what, let's try something here. Yeah, so swap these. That way I can try, it lets you place it a lot more forward than I would have expected. That way, if I like stand here, shoot it here, like, bonk, bonk, I think I can make it go up here, which makes it bounce up in here a little bit. So I think that's the plan, is conk, 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 conk. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. All right, let's go for the itchy finger again. I liked that build. Oh, but it hasn't beaten the boneyard. Okay, let's go to the boneyard again so that we can beat it with both of them. How's Pokemon Legends ZA going? I'm really liking it. I've been enjoying it. I am at the point right now where I'm C rank, if that gives you an idea of scaling. So yeah, it's been quite enjoyable. I'm also at level 40, I want to say, when it comes to the Mabel items, where it's like, oh, you're trying to get all of the, you're trying to complete her objectives, like, oh, captured this many fighting Pokemon, or evolved this many times, and stuff like that. Like, I'm at level 40 in that. So I've been enjoying it. It's been good. I saw one clip where you kind of just shoot up from like Z to F. Yep, you've got it exactly. That's exactly what happens. You don't, in the main storyline, oh gosh. Each hit has a 4.5% chance of healing 1 health. I think I want to do Radiant Feather again before that. But yeah, like it's a thing of, they say like, hey, we want you to be included in this, but only people of a certain rank can be included. So if you fight this guy, we'll like accelerate your rank here by a lot. Like you'll go straight from Z to F if you can beat this guy. Yeah, that's the way that they choose to do that. And it's fine, I get it. because actually having you go from Z to F there... Well, technically you go from V to F, so you go like Z, Y, X, W, V, and then you go from V to F. So then, you know, F, D, E... Sorry, F, E, D, C is where I'm at right now. So yeah. Ethereal Cloak. Do we go for it? No. I like auto fire. We're gonna leave it on. We're gonna try to avoid the Ethereal Cloak this run. I think that there is a lot of good it can do, but with the build I have currently, I kind of just need access to my special balls a little faster, and I don't want them getting stuck in the back row. I do like freezing though, so let's go for that. 1 to 5? I don't give you 2. Okay. Is there a setting I can put on for it to actually show me my health? Like as a number down the bottom, like say, you know, 98 out of 100 or something like that? Because right now, it's not doing that, and I wish it would. I'm glad that we're all being so mature about the language usage here. Will I keep streaming after I finish Silksong or Pokemon ZA, or will that end my return? That's a very good question. I think what will likely happen is I won't feel too much like I have to play every single week, but I will still try to play games that I think are just interesting and fun. So like I'm not opposed to still streaming, but yeah. I just won't feel as beholden to have to do it to meet some sort of quota, you know what I mean? Let's look at the settings. I see like disabling damage numbers, but I like seeing the damage numbers. I want to also see the amount of health I have. FPS counter. Oh, it like frames per second counter. I thought it was a DPS counter for some reason. I mixed that up. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is a way to be able to see your HP. Yeah, I will say, I've been enjoying Pokemon Legends ZA enough that while I may not actually play it on stream until I have a very specific objective, like, oh, I want to try to beat the game with only shiny Pokemon or something like that, which is insane. But actually a lot more doable with how this game treats shiny Pokemon. But anyway, while I won't be going in until a specific objective, until I have a specific objective, I think I am fully planning on Animal Crossing, my Animal Crossing island, being based off of my Lumio City in Pokemon Legends ZA. Like having the museum all the way in the back, like building my island as though it's just like a giant circle, having the river that cuts through it, like it's perfect for it. I think Animal Crossing would be very fun to try with that and like build it in the setup of the same town of Legend ZA. Because then I can also pick like certain like rogue mega evolution boss fights. Like I can go ahead and like place a villager there that most represents them. If it's like, oh, this is where Mega Ampharos was, like I could have like a sheep character up there. Like I think that there's a lot of fun to those potentials there. Think I should do a challenge run where I have a bunch of Starmie and a shiny Mega Starmie as my ace. Oh gosh. You know what? Let's try Reacher's Spear. So that means I want to be in the same column as my enemy. and it has an extra crit chance as a result. There we go. All right. Good levels. All right, let's level up the explosion of the pressure valve. Blueprint found. It unlocks a new character. It's the haunted house. All right. Fleet feet once again. Why not? Extra crit chance when I'm attacking something in the same column, so it just makes sense to do it. And, okay, now let's come back down here. So this is maybe a little dangerous. Right, the pressure valve is helping quite a bit with some explosions. Okay. But yeah, like mousing over the red isn't doing anything when it comes to like showing the HP and stuff like that. I wish it would. Okay, fusion or evolution? Fusion. Let's do egg sac and let's do freeze. Okay, come on. Okay. Ooh. All right. Should we do the laser? Let's do the laser. Horizontal laser. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is okay. I'm okay. Yes, the ice is helping. All right. Over to here. Over to here. Over to here. This is not so good a build for me, folks. I was really hoping that horizontal ball would help out a little bit more. Yeah, no, I'm dead. But that's okay. That is fine. Alrighty. Return to base, because I want to be able to do a little bit more harvesting and building. Housing. We need more wood for that. Okay, understood. There. Perfect. Wait, what if... I don't think I'll actually get that if I do that. Let's try it anyway. There we go. That's fine. Alrighty, most buildings can be upgraded. I see. Alright. Okay, let's rearrange. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this guy... Just R to rotate. Just kind of put him in the corner. Like there. That'll just like kind of bounce around all this area. Do I want to build anything? I could build this haunted house now. Let's just place it down right now and then rearrange stuff to match. So, put that there. Put that there, maybe? Wait, no, because then it won't. There, I guess. I don't know. Still like that there is like a... It hedges it in. But then it'll bounce up to here where it can help to build. I think that's good. Okay, we're gonna play this again. Our goal is to beat the Boneyard with the Knight. I am liking this game. It's very... It's not requiring me to think too much, but I'm still having quite a bit of fun. I think in this first area, it's good to just like stand in front of them and attack that way. You can heal past your max health at 20% efficiency. Interesting. Right now I don't have anything that heals, so let's just get this so that I have Encyclopedia. Okay. Try to get the level up. Alright, I didn't expect to get hurt that way, but okay. Exact. More little babies. Alright. I don't know what it is that provokes the skeletons to like start doing that chant. Dark. Deals 3 times damage but destroys itself after hitting an enemy. Huh. I like this. Deals double damage but just like moves a lot slower. Skellies probably chant when they're close. You think so? I would imagine if it's like, if the boss is close, like that makes sense. No, you're right though. Like the moment I kind of slayed their front line, did quiet down a lot. Let's get horizontal laser. Okay. We're doing it. We may regret it. We may quickly come to regret it. But that laser being able to deal that much damage up in the front, I think is going to be real good for us. Okay, good. Lots and lots of levels. Let's upgrade our horizontal laser again. Because that is going to help us be able to reclaim everything from the back line. Because if it's just bouncing around there back in the back line, then it's going to be killing everything else that's also in the back line. Now I can't do the like stand in front and bounce them off of him in this way, but there we go. Because they're just bouncing back and forth up there now. Good. That was good. I should have done that a little earlier, to be honest. Then it would have been real good, but... Alright, all characters gain +1 bonus endurance. Affects your max health. That's good. Go for the axe? No, never mind. Well... Deals 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. Otherwise, damage is reduced by 20%. It means it would do less damage going up, but since once it hits the back... I mean, it's like beelining it straight for the back every single time. So I think it makes sense to use the axe. Okay. There, quiet on down. Man, no magnet at all is getting a little tedious. When you catch a special ball, no. Let's just upgrade the baby, the egg sack. Here we go. Let's do an evolution. Ooh, egg sack plus heavy, or heavy plus bleed. I want to see what egg sack plus heavy does. It's a shotgun. It's just a shotgun. Shoots 3 to 7 iron baby balls after hitting a wall. Iron baby balls move at 200% speed but are destroyed upon hitting anything. Okay, I mean, definitely then I want to, like, aim them at this angle. That's really funny. I like it. Little health, woo! Now, does it count the back as a wall for the sake of generating more shotguns? I don't know. Could do wind is kind of pointless here. Let's do dark. Because dark will allow me to be able to attack the front line. Because that dark ball, once it hits something, it comes right back to me. Mr. M, you've been using your Elegoo resin printer. Yes, I have. I officially printed. There was a picture of it that went up in the post. The gray Link bust has finally been finished. I haven't had to like sand this guy down or anything. He's just like done from the get-go. And he looks really nice. Like, it's very good detail. Very fine layer lines to the point where you just really can't see them at all. Like, even if I get his face like really close, like, you can't see the print lines you'd expect to see. Because it's printing at what, 0.02 micrometers or something like that? Or millimeters? Sorry, it's like 20 microns, I think. I forget the exact unit. I'm doing 0.02. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's been turning out very nicely. Let's do bleed and laser, I guess. Area of effect from laser also inflicts status damage from bleed. Okay, so the laser does make things bleed as well. Good. That's what I was a little concerned about. But now I have the dark ball is now letting me have a reliable hit the front line damage thing. So even if the rest of my balls are all stuck in the back, the first time a dark ball hits something, it dies and comes back to my queue in 3 seconds. So I now don't have to worry about everything getting just like trapped in a back line, which is really nice. You don't play with dark ball very often, but I mean, it seems like it works really well in this category, in this one specific instance. Oh, here we go. Alrighty. You think it'd be good with egg sack or iron ball? I could see that. I could see that. Because the iron ball would be like moving a lot slower, but does double damage. So it doesn't matter if it's moving slow, if it like is shot really close to the enemy and dies upon hitting, yeah. Or if it's the egg sack, then like exploding out a couple other dark balls from there. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Let's level up the axe. Here we are, another boss. I'm still trying to get, like, all the XP that I can, because I am really close to a level up here. There we go. Alright, let's go for another horizontal laser, I think. Yeah. Yeesh, everything really is kind of stuck in the back line, isn't it? What phone do I have? I have a Samsung Galaxy A52 5G. All the letters and numbers I could possibly want. I think I die here, folks. The dark ball was good, but not good enough. Everything else is still stuck up at the back line. Come on! Come on! Oh. Okay, I need to stop grabbing the ghost one. The ghost one is good for clearing large waves like the moment I get it, but it does not help me once I get to final boss territory. Okay, the ethereal cloak could be really good with another build, but not this one. Warfare, I now have... Just gonna place that right there for right now. Yes, I died. It's a sad day. Let's rearrange. Let's just do it like that for right now. Okay. Oh man, none of them hit this guy in the back that I was hoping for. Alright. Too bad. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. Again, stop grabbing the ethereal cloak. It's very tempting, because it helps a lot to clear out waves of enemies when you first get it. But once the boss comes, it's not so good anymore. That being said, if it was that final boss, the bone boss, it would be good. Because it would go right through the boss to be able to hit the... crown. I don't know. Like, there's so many situations where it is good, and it's just that I lose all the benefit of that. I'm losing all the benefit of that once we hit the mid-bosses, because of how I'm choosing to fight them. But I'm sure if I fought the mid-bosses just a little differently, like, it would work well for me. It would be... It would probably allow me to still keep the guy and then have him for the final boss. Let's go ahead, do some poison. Ow. Vision. That was a horrible level up. Okay, I could go for ice. Let's go for egg sack. Egg sack gives us the baby balls we need in order for Rattle to feel better. Man, I'm really not having good, like, area of effect stuff. This is not so good for me. Okay, laser? Laser horizontal? Or earthquake? Let's do earthquake. I like earthquake a little more in this situation. Because we're having pretty... Yes! Good! We're having clusters of enemies, so... There we go. Earthquake should help quite a bit. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Special balls came back. Quickly enough. There we go. Is there a limit to how frequently the earthquake works? Like, is it only, like, once every time that it's going out into the world? No? Seems like every time it would hit, it would do that. Let's upgrade it again. Yeah, okay. It's... Yeah, there we go. It is doing it on every impact. Okay. Good. All four. Alright, one boss. I will say, if I got Ethereal Cloak now, I think I could make it work. Because of how much AoE I have. Okay, when a poison enemy dies, 10% chance for them to come back as a zombie with 245 health that moves up the board and fights enemies. That's good, because I have this poison. And imagine if I match poison with Egg Sac, so that a lot of things are being poisoned, or maybe poison with Earthquake, so a lot of things are getting poisoned. Let's go for Cursed Elixir. How's Jesper? Jesper is doing just fine. I think she's sleeping somewhere right now. I should evolve next time? Alright. I've not yet gotten a zombie to fight for me that I've seen. So let's do that. There we go. Evolution. Ooh, yes! Poison and Earthquake. Because it should make it... Oh, wait, what? Swamp. Swamp with Egg Sac could be great. Oh, so you wanted me to make Swamp. Oh, okay. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. Enemies who walk into tar blobs are dealt 14 to 27, are slowed by 50%, and gain a stack of poison. Each stack of poison deals some damage. This ball and his tar blobs also deals damage to nearby units. Nice. Okay, let's upgrade the swamp. And let's get poison again! Yes! Oh, that's so good. Poison is on the field. I really want that Cursed Elixir to come into play. Oh, look, there's a zombie. We finally saw one. It like pops up in like a little minecart facing away from us. There they are. I love it. Ow. I mean, I literally walked into that, but still. All right. Fusion. Oh, no, wait. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Shoo! Fission. All right. Let's upgrade the Cursed Elixir again. Fighting over the ability to be a certain number fan in the chat. Alrighty. Go. This is going well. I'm loving how this poison now seems like it's everywhere. Like everything seems like it's poison now, which is so good. Okay, let's just keep on upgrading. Another upgrade for Swamp. That's great. We want to keep on upgrading Swamp whenever possible. I do want the magnet, but I think it's more important that I get poison. I want to be able to mix Swamp and Egg Sac, like you said, if that's possible. Alrighty. What? Did I just poison my own friend there? Does the bog pit poison my summons? I think it does. Alright, well, we'll not worry about that. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Swamp and Egg Sac. Yes! Beautiful. Tar blobs and explodes into baby balls whenever it hits an enemy. And spawned ones have the same as that. Okay, now I know that this is dangerous to say, but I really do feel if I see the cloak, I might want to go for it. Here we go. So vampire would be each hit has a chance of healing a health. The vertical laser is also fine. Lightning's a little sporadic, but could be good. Yeah, behave in the chat, people. Alrighty, we are about to hit second boss territory. Ow. Got just a little too close to them. Alrighty, I mean, everything on the field is poisoned. So that's really good, like... Oh, and look at that. Yeah, there's my little allies, stopping the boss in his tracks for a little bit. Alright. Okay, let's very quickly go to our front line over here. Try to kill these things real quick. And now we go back to up here. Here we go. Okay, increases area of effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. We have earthquake in the form of the swamp. We have lightning. This is just good. Let's go for it. All right. Okay. Let's focus fire the boss for a little bit here. I don't want him surviving to the front line. It'll just be real frustrating to try to deal with him. There we go! Okay. Fission, giving me more levels. Beautiful. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, we have reclaimed the area. We have the barracks now that give us extra strength. Get all that level up. Let's increase our wand. Alright, I will say, if I get the Reaper Cloak now, we're grabbing it. Because, oh my goodness, like, now that we are past the boss, this would be so good to be able to make the swamps and earthquakes just scatter up the field. That would be so nice. Okay. Oh, but, I see. In order to get that, we would first have to go ahead and either sell something, it looks like, or just combine things together. Yeah, let's go for it. Poison and bleed. So it's gonna poison... Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, hold on. That's actually something new. Virus. Applies 1 stack of disease to units it hits. Disease lasts for 6 seconds. Interesting. Wait, but does disease count still as a subset of poison or no? Because I need it to still work with the elixir thing that has a chance to turn them into my minions. I think it is still working that way. I do think diseased also counts as a poison condition. Ah! Anytime I'm looking over in chat, I'm dying, so I need to stop doing that. Alrighty. Between chicken or steak, I often prefer chicken just because it's what I would be cooking with, right? Like if I'm preparing and cooking a steak, I'm only ever like preparing and seasoning it one way. With chicken, I can prepare it a number of different ways. Like I can make a breaded chicken, I can make a Parmesan chicken, I can make an onion, rice, and chicken. I can make my famous brown sugar bacon garlic chicken. Like, you can cook chicken so many different ways, and if you get a steak, you kind of feel like you have to cook it one way in order to cook it correctly and to make it delicious. So I like the versatility of chicken more, because I can kind of make it match with whatever dish I'm really in the mood for. But that's just my opinion there. You like chicken a lot more because you eat it more and it's almost always good. Well, there you go. Yeah, if it's also a thing of like frequency of how often you eat it, how much access you have to it on a daily basis, like that also makes a lot of sense. Okay, lightning and virus. That's good. Okay. Yes, my goal eventually is to paint the Link, by the way. I did see that message in the chat a little bit ago. My goal is to paint the Link statue. I just want to first practice painting some other things first and getting used to how my speed paints work. So, man, I don't really want any of these. Let's get another thing of Earthquake. I should have probably gone for another thing of Poison, but... Earthquake, I think, has a better chance to pair with if I manage to get the some of the other skills I'm hoping for down the line. Alright, we're about to hit the boss. I think we have a good chance at this, a good shot at this. The only thing I'm worried about is that this build kind of requires me to, like, be hitting a lot of things. Like this, and when the final boss comes, to my recollection, there's not a lot of mobs that also spawn until a while in. So, in that way, I might be kind of kneecapping myself a little bit here. Alright, we'll find out. Alright, go, my little minions. Ow. If I just shoot them forward, is it gonna be helpful? I don't think so. I think I need to be shooting them back to behind him. Gosh. I'm not sure how well this is working. Like, his health is going down, but... Oy, 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 oy. Slowly but surely, it is decreasing. That's good, at least. Sorry, I'm becoming much less interesting to watch because I'm just focusing now so intently on making sure that I survive the bullet hell. Wait, did I just do it? Oh, no, never mind. He just looks extremely wounded. Ow! There we go. I had a good angle. You messed it up. I had a good angle. I had a good thing going for me. Oh my goodness, he's so close to death. He's so close to death. on. Look at how much health he has. It's barely anything. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah! Woo! Oh, goodness. Okay, good work. Thank you. Thank you all for behaving this time. I appreciate it. To talk about different ways to prepare steak. What's my dream vacation? Going back to Finland. Finland's beautiful. Finland's amazing. I don't get to visit there as much, not as often as I'd like. So I'd like to take a cruise, goes up to Finland, stays there for a couple days. It'd be great. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. All right. All characters gain +1 speed bonus. All right. We can upgrade the pit lift. Long sickle or collect 2 wheat each bounce. What? Let's do that, I guess. All right. Return to base. Finland's amazing. It's a very quick and easy destination to say. Select the lift to upgrade it and unlock the next level. Snowy shores. Is Finland as beautiful as Iceland? More so. Finland is called the land of 1,000 lakes. It's basically all like forests and lakes. Even the cities and towns are built normally in the middles of forests and lakes. Like they're very integrated together, and it's just beautiful. I love it. Alrighty, shoemaker. And barracks. I want to build these. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we are going to build the shoemaker first. And we can't build the barracks yet. There we go. All right. Attempt to harvest. There we go. That was a good angle. That was a good angle. Here we go. Because we managed to build this and build this. Great. Okay. Amazing. All right. Let's rearrange these. The only thing I missed out on is this forest, and I honestly didn't expect to get that, so we're good. All right, let's rotate you so you're acting and functioning like a wall. Let's build this barracks. No, I don't want to dismantle that. Thank you. Okay. The Revenant is a good one here. What's my favorite food culture? Oh my goodness. That's a really difficult question because the answer for that one is not Finland. Finland is mostly bland dishes and fish. It's not good in that way. Everything else about it is great. Not so much the Finland specific food. I know that so much of it is not actually what you would picture, but Chinese food, I know that a lot of the stuff here in America is American Chinese food, like Panda Express and stuff like that. Like that's American Chinese food. Oh, you know what? No, I take it back. Korean barbecue, like tteokbokki and things like that. Like Korean food is really good. Like that is probably like normally everything that comes through as a Korean prepared dish, like a Korean style dish, I've normally really liked it. So I think we'll go for that. Is it true there's soda in Finland sinks? Wait, what? Oh, you're asking if like water fountains give soda instead of water. No, they don't. At least not on publicly available ones. There might be one or two like gimmick locations where it's like, oh, this company puts soda in the water fountains. Like they might do that in the same way that probably happens somewhere in Silicon Valley. Like I could see that being the case somewhere, but no. In Russia, it's vodka. No, it's not. All right. Oh, the Repentant is what you were talking about. Balls deal 5% damage, more damage each time they bounce, but when they hit the back wall, they return to the player, damaging each enemy they pass through. That's really good. Okay. Yes, so we should absolutely... you know what? We're going to use them for our first attempt at going through the snowy shores. I could go to... Are you saying North Korea? Like, what are you meaning by that? I don't think I'm really allowed to. Just full honesty there. Okay, is it taking more hits to take these down than the regular skeletons were? I think so. Oh, here we go. Hatchet, right? Right? Yeah, that's so good. I am specifically now, like, trying to aim in a way that they go to the back, and then I can get them just to go through a bunch of enemies. Yeesh. Buddy. Buddy. Okay, maybe now was the bad time to pick up the axe, because it is doing, like, 20% less damage. Gosh. Okay, give me something good. Oh no. Okay. I know that those don't synergize well with the build. Oh my goodness, I realize now the ice on the front is like blocking you from being able to hurt them from that angle. I see. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay. Belarus? Gosh. Yeah, all of these are bad ideas. Thank you, though. Oh, like 2 stacks of carts. Interesting. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, this is a doomed run because I played this very poorly. Let's go for a wind. So it goes through everything, hits the back wall, and then comes right back to me. Okay, I'm surviving a little longer than I thought I would. It's still not going very well, but, yeah. Gosh, okay. Yes, ghost, pass through enemies, perfect. Alright, oh yes, okay, here we go. Everything's clearing out now, look at that. Because now I have ghost and wind that are running all the way to the back line and then shooting back towards me. Let's go for hatchet again. And now some of the ice is on the sides. That's so interesting that they have like shields built in. Just seeing a whole bunch of dots in chat. There we go. Wind and ghost are now both more powerful. Love that for me. Yes, I can tell everyone here is totally sane. Yep. Okay, here we go. Yes, we have pulled this back from the jaws of defeat. Ooh, increased crit chance when hitting enemies in the back. Yes. Alrighty. Now I do want to point out, look, this guy's completely protected in the front. So I absolutely need to use the ghost and wind to be able to effectively attack him. Okay. go for another thing of crit damage. Alright, just quickly taking out these guys before they can be a havoc. Alright, goal now is to bounce back through there. Alright. It's going well. You know what, let's go for the stone effigy. Let's have some guys on my side that bounce, or rather, hold back our foes. I think that's really good for us. There we are. Beautiful. Okay, let's go for an evolution. Ooh, Ghost and Ice, Wind and Ice. Let's go Ghost and Ice. Freezes any enemy it passes through for 0.8 seconds. Oh gosh. Okay. Alrighty, give me just 1 second. There we are. Okay. Sorry, I had to quickly change some settings around on the desktop of my computer. Ow! I didn't realize that these enemies had gotten all the way up here. There. 5-minute timeout. Ow! I died because I got stuck between that guy. Wraith has the opportunity to be great, but you're pretty sure the icicle only starts appearing after you beat this map. Ah, let's see. There, no, it's I am only putting a whistle blowing on some of the suspicious things that were said around that. Alrighty. I think we're just gonna go right about here. There. Like that. Oh, I need one more. There we go. Okay, we built it. Okay. Hey, that one we actually got like all the resources. Look at that. This is a great setup then. Okay. Yeah. Yes, you are correct about that. Let's see. We need more wood. Is there an exchange rate we can have here? Or let's also build back. Gosh dang it. All right, we are going to move some stuff around. Let's actually go ahead and build more resources. I think that's the best thing for us to do right now. I want to build more forest. Like so. I know that brought us down to like nothing, but we need so much wood that I think this is just a good setup. All right. We're going to play one more round, I think. We're going to play one more round as the Revenant or Repentant or whatever it was. I saw Revenant the first time. Okay, let's very quickly. Okay, here's the goal actually. I need to fight a way to the back line. Because then I can do the it returns back to me strategy. And it's so much stronger when that happens. Like that. We're gonna do the stronger but decay on bounce because the goal will be eventually to just get the Reaper Cloak where the only real bounce that happens is left and right. Oh gosh. Like the walls and the back area. Let's do Hourglass again. Woo! Hitting the back of the field doesn't count as a bounce. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, thank you for that. Alright, very quickly take out that. Upgrade a bunch. Nice. Okay. And yes, we're grabbing Ghost. Ghost is very good with our build. Looks to go straight for the back line. Hits the back and then comes surging back forward to do a bunch of extra damage to everything. It's a character that has piercing on all balls until they bounce, and it doesn't lose pierce if they bounce off the back. Oh! Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. A character that shoots from the back. That's very interesting. It's really hard to use. I imagine so, because up to that point, you've gotten so used to every other method. Let's go ahead and just make it more powerful. Okay. Alrighty. JS is indeed back. Make sure to behave yourself. I only put it for 5 minutes so that you'd be able to come back and participate. Because for the most part, I understand it's just the sense of humor that you're acting with. I get it. Just don't let it get too far. Let's just generally keep it apolitical, as non-political as possible. Okay, let's do the stone guy. Ooh, you're almost done with your Halloween costume. You finished painting a cardboard surfboard over the week. Oh, that's great. I am being Waluigi for this Halloween, as I'd wished to be the previous year. Okay, here we go. Wraith freezes any enemy it goes through. Perfect. Oh, you're right. You ended up losing 3rd place. I'm sorry about that. Waluigi's a very fun costume to have. All right, let's do turret. Okay, yes. The build has come online now. All right. Hey, buddy. It does freeze even the boss. That's great. That's so good. Okay. I think I really like this build. Okay, let's come over here real quick. Slay some things over here. All right. Now attack this way. Try to grab some experience. It would be nice to level up. There we go. We got to level up. Go for another ghost. There's a new ghost. Alrighty. Attack like so. Level up the Wraith. Ow. That was very dangerous. I shouldn't have tried to do that. I have learned my lesson. I need to go over here quick. There we go. Alright. Hey, buddy. Buddy, I need you to die real quick. Okay? Uh-oh. Hey, buddy? Hallelujah. Okay. Vision. If you try and chat during a ban, it restarts the ban. Huh. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Good to know, I suppose. Wind. Vision. Wind and ghost and stone and turret. Man, that was a great level up. Okay, here we go. Oh, we grab Broodmother. We grab Broodmother. Imagine if we can get it so that the Broodmother balls all have either wind or ghost. That would be so good. Wraith and Broodmother? Oh, you're right. I could totally combine the evolved form of them. Because that would be Ghost and Ice and Broodmother. And that would be insane. A great combination. Alright. I'll level up Broodmother again. At this point, I'm just trying to get Broodmother up to max level. As well as Wraith, of course. Because they have to be max level in order for me to be able to use them. Because Ghost Broodmother is already good. Yeah, I believe it. We'll be seeing an extra special stream for 600 subs? Probably not. Like, I don't know what else I would potentially do that would make it feel special and unique that I'm not already doing. Should I combine Ghost and Wind or something like that? I think Ghost and Wind. Fuse them together. Jesper Cam. Oh, I should have just gone for Vision, probably, yeah. Ah, well. Now I just have, like, two really powerful things that both pass through enemies. But it probably would have been better to have two things that I can fuse with other things that pass through enemies. Yeah. Ah, well. Maybe a puzzle game. We have to challenge ourselves not to help. Oof. Egg sack. That'll be good. It is 9 o'clock, correct. We'll go ahead and make this be the last run. Oh, gosh. I could get Spider Queen Wraith. Oh. Oh, that would be scary. Because I imagine Spider Queen is Broodmother and Egg Sack. And then combine that with Wraith. Goodness. Alrighty. Let's level up Broodmother. Broodmother's now level 3. It would be really good. Well, there we go. We'll make that a plan. See if we can survive for long enough. Alrighty. Just quickly killing things in the front lane here. Front lane. Ah, I tried to avoid it. Alright, I do see health over here. We're gonna go for that. Hey, buddy. Oh, come on. Ah! I got hit by so many of them all in one go. I'm a bit worried about this boss, because, yeah, it's on 2 stacks. Okay, increase fire rate by 15%. And all baby balls steal 20% more. Ah! Let's do the baby balls. Because we have Broodmother and we have Web Sack, like, increasing baby ball damage is gonna be for the better. And we have turrets, that's also right. Increase Web Sack. Okay, come on, boss. I need you to fall. I feel like you're really close to it. There we go. All right, let's check out the fusion. We'll wait until we have the Web Sack first, I think. Okay, we have another character that we can unlock. Fusion of Broodmother and Egg Sac. Wait, these two balls already form an evolution. You can't fuse them normally. What? Oh, I see. Okay, yes. I understand now. There we are, Spider Queen. Gosh. Okay, very quickly getting that guy. Okay. Upgrade Spider Queen. Alright. I think this is a run we're gonna go all the way to the end with. Very quickly, go ahead and try to kill this guy. Spider Queen just is Broodmother, but she births egg sacs instead of baby balls, so it's kind of just crazy. Yeah, I'm getting that. Ow, I did not mean to slide that far up. Okay, fission. I need web sac increasing and the spider. Sorry, not web sac. I need the spider increasing as much as possible. Should I make Cornucopia go up too, or just Dark Ball? Let's do Cornucopia again. All right. Okay. There's almost enough experience on the field for a level up. Almost. I love how far pushed up we are. Like, that's so good for us. Probably not getting another fission, but having 2 balls for the final boss would not be good anyway. Fair enough. Alrighty, let's pick poison or ice. Sorry, not yeah. Let's pick poison. Things are already going to be iced a lot of the time, so there's no need to really go all in on that when I don't have any extra benefits to ice. Like, if there was something where iced enemies give, like, some benefit, then it would be good to increase my ice usage. Spider Ball, is this stream buggy too? Gosh dang it. I can't escape the jokes. Goodness. Okay. Why? What is that? What is that guarding? Oh, okay. I understand now. There's a throne in the middle. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Dear goodness. Okay, I'm upgrading the poison. Cool. Alright, very quickly, go ahead and try to kill as many of those things as possible. Man, this is a frustratingly small sliver of a thing to try to escape from. Okay. Alright, now let's just focus fire this guy. Okay, I have a feeling that those ice walls are about to come flying out at me. Just gonna, yep. Ow! Ow! And it stun locks you in place whenever you get hit by one of them. That's so mean. Man, I need to be back as far as possible in order to survive those. Oh, come on! Oh, I was so close! Yeah, okay. Alright. You know what? That was a fun run. It was a good run for being able to feel very effective about what was there. You need to turn off auto-fire if you aren't positioned right. You're totally right. If I had turned off auto-fire, that probably would have been so much better for me. Oh, goodness. Thank you for giving me that little bit of extra insight. I should have absolutely done that. Ugh. All right. With reduced move speed, the window's pretty narrow. Yeah. Okay, 2020 hindsight. Thank you for saying that, because I have forgotten that I turned on auto fire with F and just like left it on the whole time. Okay, each harvest, the first 2 workers that bounce on this building gain 25% movement speed. Huh, okay. Neat. Okay, we're gonna return to base. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of farming. You refuse to turn off auto fire, so you don't blame me. Veteran's Hut unlocks a new character, so let's place it all the way in the back here. It's not, I know it's not an effective placement. I know that, but it's too silly for me to not. Oh, I almost got it though. That guy was right there. You just eat it if you screw up. Hey, it's not bad. I mean, this game gives you an incentive to die. So it is nice in that way. Here we go. Cozy Home also will unlock a new character. Quickly, let's go ahead and rearrange things. There. No. There. I know that, oh no, this is never gonna get hit. That's fine. I'm just trying to get these 2 things built right now. I'm actually gonna swap these because there's a benefit now when you hit this that you gain 25% movement speed. So there we go. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this here. I'll go ahead very quickly and fetch Jesper if she's free. So give me just one moment, because Jesper didn't pop up on stream at all. So we'll say hello to her once. There we are. And there she is. Hey. Hello, hello. Doesn't like the bright light that is right above the desk monitor. So she just kind of like glowers at it like, no, I don't like that. Oh gosh. Oh, your other tip, once you start planning builds and evolutions, is turning off auto level up. Make all your level ups manual. But that's a bit later in the game to matter. So there you go. All right. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. I mean, this was a kind of a weirdly captivating game. So I'm glad that that I played it. I'm very likely going to end up playing some Clover Pit, the other pit game that came in this bundle. I'm very likely just going to play that personally and just try to have fun with it and enjoy it a little bit myself rather than worrying about having that happen on a stream time. But until then, I think the next stream that we're going to have is going to be on next Friday. So next Friday should be the next time we stream. And I think that's about it. Got Jesper still right here. You can see her tail. She's just curled up on my lap now. But we'll go ahead then. We'll call it here. So long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you, leave. Bye.